All right, so I showed you guys these already. We're gonna go ahead and try and press these in, the bearings, the ball joints, and also the wheel studs. Now, in case you guys missed my previous upload, these got powder coated. I just gotta go over here and clean up this mess, get this out the way so we can go ahead and use the press. We'll see what works best. If I find that it's a little hard with this or I can't really do it well, I'll go ahead and pull out the kit that we used on the EK in the past. Box that we need is right here. So timken, wheel bearings, and then we got ARP extended studs. That's the part number. Timken part number. Most of this Moog stuff is from Rock Auto. You can get it from there, Amazon, whatever. Everybody sells these things. Now, as far as like the splash guard or like the guard that goes on here, that bolts onto here, the ones that I have are all corroded and they're broken. So we're just gonna install it as is, just like this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these. I'm gonna do my best to try and just like figure it out. I'll do one side, I'll come back, and then we'll do the other side together. So one is done. It was honestly fairly easy. It wasn't that hard. I found it to be, if I had to rate it out of like 10, probably like a 4. If you have the right tools, yeah, it's like a 4. And I was trying to use this press for like the ball joint and like use this cup and use that, but honestly, it was a lot easier with this kit right here. This is the Astro 7897, and these are the only adapters I had to use. This one here, this one looks like this, and then this one. So I'll show you guys a before and after. Put that one there, bring this one over here. Synthetic grease by Mobile, wheel bearings, chassis suspension, universal joints. Just add some of this right here. It should make life a lot easier. Honestly, I think it does. Now, it's gonna look super easy for me. Remember, I already did it once, like about 5 minutes ago. It's not like I did it 5 years ago. So ball joint right here, Moog K90 493. This is gonna go here, push it in by hand. One thing I did have to do, I had to remove grease fitting thing on the top. I'm gonna take this adapter. This is gonna go in here. Okay. I didn't really explain this one, but it should make sense if you guys are doing it. The cup is gonna look something like this. It's hollow on the inside so that you can press this inside of this. Nice and perfect on the bottom. Make sure it's not gonna stop the ball joint from going in. Now I have this Harbor Freight one. I've had this for like 6 years. Yeah, maybe longer than that. It's been working fine. I didn't pay a lot for it. So we'll put this on here. Make sure you're going forward. I think we're good right there. All right, so these Moog things are gonna bring one of these little snap ring, whatever they're called. You're gonna wanna get that in that groove, but this is what happened the first time when I did this one. You see the powder coat? It's gonna lift this like a few centimeters, and that was actually causing this snap ring right here. It was causing this one not to go in all the way. I grabbed like a blade and I started scraping off like all the paint and stuff. That little centimeter was keeping it from going in. All right, so I scraped some paint off, as you guys can see probably on my pants. You're gonna need one of these, I don't know, whatever these things are called. Tap in this side. Snap ring thingy is in there. Pretty easy. It would have been a lot easier if I didn't powder coat like this on the bottom. So wheel bearing right over here. This one doesn't have ABS on it. I don't know why. Maybe Timken just doesn't have that. We're not running ABS, so it doesn't really matter to me. This right here is a wheel bearing press. Again, you could use this as well to do it, but I believe it's a lot easier with the press over here. These are the adapters right here that we're gonna use. It's one of these and one of these. And it's from the kit I just showed you from Harbor Freight. Bought it probably 6 years ago. So drop this in, make sure it's kind of straight or whatever. We'll straighten it out on the press. We'll put this here. Now, you want the cup that's gonna sit on the outside edge right here. So this cup right here is perfect. We're gonna reuse the old wheel bearing to push this in. Make sure it's kind of even right here. So it's still even, still good there. You see how it's going down now? It'll straighten out right there. It just straightened out. It was going a little crooked, but we're good now. And I forgot to grease the inside of this. You know what? I could add some right now. Add some down here, add a little bit on the inside. We're good now. We're good. We're good, guys. And it was already straight, so we're pretty much good, man. We just got to press it in, and we're golden. Keep on going. Keep going, and that's good. I think we're all good. All right, I think we're good. Yes, sir. We did a good job, man. Most of the wheel bearings are not going to include this. You can reuse the old ones. These seem to be fine. Just clean them up, kind of just get it started. Really don't want to pinch my fingers today. Yep. All right. There we go. Perfect. This actually went smoother than the first time. I think I'm going to give it a couple more taps with this. Kind of what I did on the other ones. Make sure that it's in there. We're not done. We still have to press the hubs in, and we have to press these into the hub, which is going to be super easy. So tomorrow I'll be back and we'll continue on this, but overall I think we did pretty good. Don't forget to put the grease fittings back in. We are back. Turn these lights on. I almost accidentally forgot these again, and that would have been terrible because I would have drove out here for nothing. Now this is the race you got to remove. That's the little race there. So I'll show you guys the other one right there. So that's what's got to come off. I think we're going to go ahead and try 2 methods. And I got the Crocs on today. I didn't forget. Pretty much this whole car. I think we built this whole car with these Crocs on. And these things turned out really good, man. I'm happy with them. Where's the tool at? Right here. So we got this. This is, see here, 12-piece bearing separator puller set. So you can get this on Amazon. Just look it up, bearing puller set. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So we might be trying this. If we can't get this to work, we're just gonna have to grab this over here and do like the X method. Now with the EK, I did not have this issue pulling this off, whatever, because I just ran an aftermarket hub. Now I would buy aftermarket hubs because honestly that would be a lot easier. You'll save a lot more time. But the issue is, and I've said this before, when you buy aftermarket ones, this opening right here, they're all different. And I ran into this issue as well with the RSX when I was doing that build. I bought aftermarket ones, and when I was gonna press, where are they at? When I was gonna press these, the aftermarket ARP, the opening was just too big. If you're doing aftermarket hubs, these right here are not gonna work. We're actually gonna try this little pulley thing first. All right, so let's try this one. See, all right, this is issue number 1 here. These bolts right here aren't even big enough to fit around this. I don't think this shit's gonna work like this. We might have to try the other method. Put these glasses on, and we're back to this. We're gonna cut an X. We're gonna go ahead and try that. I don't know what was wrong with that. It just didn't work. Maybe it'll work another day, but today it just wasn't it. I hate bringing out this tool because it's so dangerous. We're gonna need a chisel, so we'll use this one, I guess. Basically, they just say just hit it here and maybe it comes off. I don't know. All right, I wasn't recording, but like this piece just flew off. So I'm making some progress. All right, so quick update. I didn't want to touch it anymore so I could show you guys. I just went crazy right here. Like I just put this chisel thing right here and I started hitting it about 100 times. You can see how bent this is. And now I finally cracked it and it's coming out. Literally all we gotta do is push this thing out. There we go, guys. We got it. And this is still smooth. All right, we did a good job on this one. So there's a comparison. Got to get that race off. Not much to show you guys. I already did most of the work on the first one. You guys saw it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. I almost forgot we got to press these in. Now that mistake would have been costly because that would have sucked. We got to find a socket that's as long as this one if we can. Maybe this one. Yeah, this one for sure. This thing takes forever to go down. Let's just keep trying. Probably gonna do something like that. This is way easier than doing it with like an impact. So just like that, slide that in. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one and then we'll go ahead and start pressing these on. Now I'm really stupid the way I did it last time. Now this time I got a little smarter. I put them all in. I took the time to get this all the way down and I'm just gonna quickly go through. It's just, you save a lot more time than using this thing. Probably took me like 10 minutes to do. It was quick. And the second method was a lot quicker than the first way I was doing it. Now we can move forward. Go ahead and press this up. let me do one side and I'll come back and I'll show you guys how to do the other side. All right, so I was just checking this thing out. It seems like it's good, man. Honestly, I'm not too worried about it if I didn't press it too far in. I might put it on there one more time, but being that how hard it was to take these out, you have to use a freaking angle grinder, a Dremel, a chisel to get these things off. I'm not too worried about these things being an issue. And then you got the axle on there, your wheel, all that. This ain't going nowhere. So let's go ahead and do this one together. I grabbed this thing right here. It came from the ball joint kit. So this thing right here, you could probably find a socket that's just big. I don't know where you're gonna find one. I stacked these up, but I think I'm gonna turn this one. Maybe we'll do something like this. You want to be able to spin this freely on there so you can make sure that you're doing it correctly. Oh yeah, and this on the inside, it's got to sit on that outside race. You guys see that? Not where it says Korea or anything like that. Not where it says Korea and all these numbers. On the one that sits outside of that one. So I put that on there. I did stack these up because if I don't, this is gonna touch this right here, I believe. So if you have three, that might even work out better. Really hard to see if you have it centered on there really good. So you grab your flashlight, look under there, make sure it's like even all the way around. So then you're just gonna slide this on here. We'll go ahead and lower this. Pretty level as well. I think that's pretty good right there. This spins freely like that. All right, I think we're good to go. We'll just keep going here. I'll check it every so often. Pressing in. And hopefully you guys can see that pretty good. Almost all the way down. I think once you feel some resistance, like that's it, you know? I think that's pretty good right there. But we're all good. This one's done. Spins freely. It's a little hard to spin right now. It's 11:23 on a Sunday, so I'm about to get out of here. Past 3 days we got a lot of stuff done, so by ourselves we've been putting this build together. Hopefully this motivates you guys that much more to do everything yourself. Imagine I dropped this on here, I'd be so mad. If you guys are new here or if you guys are subscribed already, I appreciate you guys watching the videos. I'm out of here. Everyone have a good day. Everyone be safe. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, this thing turned out awesome.